Whom did Chiang Kai-shek and the National Revolutionary Army have to fight against? A. Russia, B. Warlords, C. The USA, or D. The Qing dynasty? B. Warlords. What did many Chinese think would be a good role model for a new China? A. The Soviet Union, B. The USA, C. The Japanese government, D. Rapunzel's Tower. A. The Soviet Union. What new group did Mao Zedong become a member of? A. BTS, B. Chinese Communist Party, C. The Nationalist Army, or D. The League of Nations? B. The Chinese Communist Party. What two choices did the Chinese Communist Party have about its relationship to the Nationalist Army? A. They could marry the daughter or execute her. B. They could give up their power to them or run away. Or C. They could be allies or drive them out. They could be allies or drive them out. Why did Chiang Kai-shek order CCP members fired from their jobs with the Nationalist Party? A. He just wanted to. B. They were stealing from them. C. They were Japanese spies. Or D. He thought Russia had too much power. D. He thought that Russia had too much power. What did this do to his relationship with the CCP? A. The CCP was happy. B. They became enemies. C. The CCP didn't care. Or D. None of the above. B. They became enemies. Who won the first fight between the CCP and the Nationalist Army? A. Hirohito, B. CCP, C. Nationalist Army, or D. Cixi? The Nationalist Army. What two groups of enemies did Chiang Kai-shek have to worry about then? A. The cowboys and robbers from the USA. B. The Japanese in Manchuria and the warlords in China. Or C. The Queen of England and the King of Spain? B. The Japanese in Manchuria and the warlords in China. Meanwhile, what new community was Mao and the CCP forming in the Eastern Mountains? A. The Dance Party Revolution. B. The Japanese Heroes Association. C. The Chinese Soviet Republic. Or D. None of the above. C. The Chinese Soviet Republic. What happened when Chiang Kai-shek made the fifth attack against the Chinese Soviet Republic? A. The Chinese Soviet Republic won again. B. They were slaughtered. Or C. The Chinese Soviet Republic fled. C. The Chinese Soviet Republic fled. How long did the people march? A. A bit more than a year. B. A bit more than a month. C. A couple of days. Or D. Over 10 years. A. A bit more than a year. Which one was not a difficulty that they faced during their journey? A. They got shot at. B. They drowned. C. They had to fight rural tribes. D. They climbed mountains. Or E. They ate leather. They had to fight rural tribes. They didn't. What was their journey called? A. The Forever March. B. The Great March. C. The Long March. Or D. The Groot Trek. C. The Long March. Out of the 100,000 marchers, how many survived? A. None. B. 100. C. 5,000. Or D. All 100,000. C. 5,000. Many Chinese thought that the Nationalist Army should stop fighting the CCP and fight what other enemy? A. The Queen of England. B. The Japanese. C. The Mad Hatter. Or D. The League of Nations. B. The Japanese. What slogan did the CCP begin to use to convince the Chinese that the Nationalist Army and the CCP should be allies? A. Chinese don't fight Japanese. B. Chinese should fight Chinese. C. Japanese should fight Japanese. Or D. Chinese don't fight Chinese. D. Chinese don't fight Chinese.